be the laziest and the most hardworking person you know is probably the most contradicting statement that you've heard or probably will ever hear in your life. And you might ask me, what does that even mean? How can you be the laziest and the most hardworking person at the same time? It basically means, it's just the fancier way of saying work hard and rest harder. And it might sound cliche that when we work hard, we should also rest harder. I know it sounds cliche, but there's a reason why you hear that often. There's a reason why you always hear that. There's a reason why people always say that. That when you work hard, you should also rest harder. It's because when you work hard, you are prone to being burnt out. You are prone to getting, tired, not just physically, not just spiritually, but emotionally as well. So that's why it's important to take a rest, to take a deep breath, to take a deep breath and, relax for a bit and take a step back, look back and reflect on the things that you've done already, on the things that you've accomplished already and appreciate it for a while you're resting. It's because resting is not just resting in that manner. It's not just literally resting your body, resting your soul, or resting your emotion. It's also preparing you and energizing you to face another struggles, to face another hurdles that are coming into your life. And it's not easy to rest, It's not as easy as it sounds to rest. Because when you try to rest, there are times wherein you are surrounded by these emotions, by these thoughts that you should work hard, that you should be working hard right now, that you shouldn't be resting right now because you haven't accomplished the goal that you set your mind into yet. So why are you resting? You don't deserve this. No, those are the kind of questions that are very destructive, that also come to your mind when you're trying to rest. And it's normal. That's normal, I think. Personally, I think that's normal when you think that you don't deserve this kind of rest, because a lot of us have this kind of imposter syndrome wherein we downplay ourselves, wherein we downplay our accomplishments, wherein we downplay our hard work, we downplay our own worth. And it's sad. It's sad to see people like that. It's sad to see, especially if you see yourself like that, especially if you realize that yourself, that you're being too harsh on yourself and it's being destructive already. So what I'm basically trying to say is, you shouldn't be too hard on yourself. Just keep pushing forward harder and harder, not taking a rest. You shouldn't do that, or at least personally, as an advice from me, from a stranger, you shouldn't do that. You should consider taking a rest, taking a deep breath in, taking a step back and reflecting on the things that you've done already, the things that you've accomplished already. Be proud and appreciate them while you rest. And, this is just a reminder of, while you work hard, while your mind is set into working hard and harder, I'm just here to remind you that you should take a rest. Take a rest and let your soul rest, let your heart rest, let your body rest to, energize it again to face another hurdles, to face another problem, to face another goals that you've set your mind into, and being prepared for it, when you rest. Being prepared and being able to reflect on what the things that you need to work on, the things that you need to improve on, and the things that you need to move forward, to become better. Not just better when it comes to those specific things, but better as a person in general. Taking a step back is one of the things, or one of the ways that you can, realize your real self, your authentic self, to know yourself more. It's one of the ways that you can also combat burning out, and you can avoid that. You can avoid that just stopping because of being burnt out. You just take a halt and you completely stop because you're burnt out, because you can't take it anymore, because your body is at its limit, your emotion is at its limit, and That's just one way of combating that, you know, taking a rest, taking a step back, and take a deep breath in. No one will crucify you for that. No one will hate you for that. No one will bash you for that. No one will, I don't know, no one will throw stones at you for resting. You know? Just take a step back. Don't be too hard on yourself. I know you've been working hard and you deserve this rest. And you might never know, you will realize a lot of things while you rest. Not just within yourself, but also people around you will realize a lot of things when you rest. As in rest, fully rest not just your body, but your soul and your emotions and your whole self. I don't know where I'm going with this. I just hope that I'm making sense and I hope that you're, I don't know, learned something from it. You've picked up something from it that you can apply to yourself as you move forward in life, as you face another hurdles, as you face another goals, as you face another dreams that you've set your mind into. And take care of your heart, you know. Take care of your heart, take care of your body, let it rest. No one will hate you for that. I know we're too hard on ourselves. I know we're our number one enemy. We are our own hater, right? I mean, I'm quite sure that I'm not the only one, you know, feeling that I'm not the only one, you know, observing that kind of love-hate relationship within ourselves. We are our greatest critics, you know, ourselves. And I mean, it's not bad at all. It's not bad completely. It's just that when it's when it gets too far, it's destructive already. It damages us. Although, as I've said, it's not inherently bad. It can also contribute to you improving as a person, to you improving as a person in general, right? And also the things that you realize that you lacked because of being the most harsh critic of yourself. And I guess just that. I guess that's it for me. I hope you learned something, or I hope I didn't bore you or anything like that. I hope you got something out of it, out of this video. Yeah, that's it for me. Stay awesome.